Hi everybody, it's me. It's December 11th, 2019, and it is raining out here. It's crisp, it's cold. I always like the rain. I know it can be hard to drive in, but I always like the rain. Okay, I like rain more than I like hot weather. So, I came on today to find out what everybody wants to wear to the impeachment party. You must choose carefully. So I know in Congress is going to impeach him, okay? That I know. But the Senate, not so much. But more stuff is coming out. But you guys were writing me, God love you, you guys are so cool. Anyway, yes, the volcano that exploded in New Zealand was the explosion I saw. Because I saw an explosion. Couldn't tell if it was a bomb or what. I saw people dying. I think a lot of people are still missing. Some Americans died. And it was sudden. Unexpected. So that was it. Because it happened like what, Monday? I think I did the reading on Friday or Saturday. And it happened Monday. So, and a lot of you guys were so worried. What is it, Linda? I also was feeling a plane crash. At first I thought the explosion was a plane crash, but that wasn't it. But I think the plane crash I was picking up was, gosh, I'm awfully pale. Ooh. The explosion I was picking up was that Chilean airplane, 38 souls are gone. So maybe that was it. Okay, you guys, we've got a lot going on. We got stuff we need to look at. We need to know what we're going to wear to the impeachment party. And before the Senate hearing, they're going to have a whole bunch of protests, you know. So I'm planning on protesting. I'm going to get my pachikas out there, and I'm going to stand for truth, okay? So anyway, yeah, Barr bumped in and said this. They're doing things that just are so uncouth. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm not quite sure if I should. I'm wondering if I should bring this up a little. There we go. I'm not quite sure if I should, because Barr's going down. That I can tell you. Listen, Trump is acting like a caged animal. And the reason, you know, he was saying he's made fun again of Senator Warren. He's saying that she was fine till she opened her mouth, her big mouth or something. I don't know what all. He gets away with so much. But keep letting him talk, because whatever they're doing in all these hearings trying to sort it out and make it okay, he's ruining it because he's straight up lying. You know, maybe that certain things weren't done appropriately. They're looking at that. But also, he's just straight up lying. And so is Barr. Barr's lying with him. Sorry. I'm going to take a cup of my tea. Cuppa. So, I don't want you to worry. I don't want you to worry. The explosion was a volcano, so that's gone. Okay? We saw that. And I also wanted to ask you guys' opinion if you think I should do live. I never have done it because I get so confused and it might be hard, although I'm a Virgo, so I can think on my feet, you know. But I don't know if I'd be very good at it, so okay. I'd be busy trying to tell everybody hello back, and then the whole thing would 2.5 hours of me trying to tell people hello back. Okay, so tell me about this Durham gentleman. North Carolina? The one Barr picked. I think I threw on him before. He's getting a lot of It's very partisan, you guys. It's not about the truth. He's found some stuff that was not right, but it's not. They're going to try to make it criminal. Trump is going pretty soon, so all of this is going to fall to the wayside. Hold on, somebody's talking to me. Nothing burger, they said. So what do you mean he's going soon? Is he going before the voting? Yes, I'm feeling like he's going before we even get a chance to vote him out. Something else is coming up. Another big thing, a big bang. Another thing is going to happen. I mean, then he has that guy that comes in from Russia, and they said, "Oh, we told him stay away from our voting." And then they asked him, that guy, the Russian guy. So we understand the White House released a statement that they told you, because we never talked about the election. It's just so sad. But remember that vision I got of Putin. Something's getting ready to happen to Putin. So let me take a look at Durham first, okay? Tell me about Durham. I'm so tired of watching these. And I can't get nothing done. I'm supposed to be doing this, you know, and that. I just wear a catheter so I don't have to go to the bathroom because it's just so tiring to have to get up. I'm just kidding. Tell me about Durham. Oh, and two other little cases I want to tell you. I have not heard about the Portuguese Hall yet. I'm still holding off. I'm sure Kirsten will let me know ASAP, but it's interesting they're taking so long. You would think they'd want to be on this. And then also I wanted to tell you that I'm almost done with the basket. And what I'll do is pick 2 for January. Okay? Durham. He's getting in information. Is it a big deal? They're working away. Trump thinks he has, Trump even thinks he has something. Something from the past that they're trying to make into a big deal. They're stretching it. They're trying to make it sound like it's really something. What do you think about Christopher Steele knowing Ivanka? He really liked her. So, and they're all, oh, you know, people say that about Trump, it's all partisan. But I didn't notice on the hearings if they were talking about the ones that were pro-Trump. So, anyway, the FBI blew it in some ways, but it's not where everything gets dropped. He was a project of Putin. He's been laundering money for Russia for years. That's the honest to God truth. And he was part of the mafia sort of energy. So I'm not quite sure what all this is about, but that's why he doesn't want you to see his tax records. He's playing with fire. I feel like once they find out about his money, he can't spend it anymore. So this guy, Durham, God, would it not be till summer, July, August? But it's not causing any drama. So what's the big deal? Let's ask this. How does Barr feel? Because you know Barr is watching him like a hawk. God, that Lindsey Graham. And they just didn't want this president from... You didn't want him either. You said it how horrible he was. Get up all your high horse. Yippee-ki-yo-ki-yay. How is Barr going to feel after this? I feel like he's making him redo it or saying, what about this, what about that? They're trying to make a darkness where there is no dark. Somebody else is going to come out and start yapping. Yes, yes. I'll go down there with my chartreuse dress and my flip-flops. Excuse me, Your Honor. Is there something that Barr likes? I feel Michael Flynn's going to jail pretty soon too, you guys. I feel him in trouble. I know Roger Stone's in trouble. And I know Rudy Giuliani. So it's weird, Mr. I'm innocent there. This is a a witch hunt, and yet all these people are in jail. Oh, Barr's not happy about the outcome of this. Ooh, doesn't work out his way. His cycle is upside down. Remember, I felt like he was going to leave. Other people are happy, but he's not happy. His king is reversed, so I wouldn't doubt if Trump's on the move out. Durham is in the middle of this, but he's also frightened. So I feel like he really is going to kind of watch his P's and Q's. That's what I'm feeling. There is some stuff he's going to be able to bring forward, but it feels like by the time he brings it forward, it's a nothing burger. So, okay. Now, tell me about Trump. I just want to know. I know we read on him. I'll be so happy when this is all over. We don't have to read him. All we'll be doing is, you know, how much money is he losing this week? What's going to happen for Donald Trump before the end of this month? Is he happy? Is he sad? Is he scared? What's going to happen with Trump? He's really, really anxious. It's very hard to pick up his energy. He's bouncing back and forth. What's going on with Trump? Oh, and I started that diet too, you guys, but I'm not going to give you the name till give me a couple of weeks just to make, because I don't want to tell you about something and it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my God. But thus far, I'm not disappointed. So, Mr. Ten of Swords, so he's feeling the world is against him. He's feeling a little bit overwhelmed. He's looking for an out. He will always feel this is unfair. Homie, look what you do to me. You know what's really weird? He doesn't think anything bad can happen to him. But the outcome is the Nine of Swords. And he's got the moon. So psychically, he's going to still have moments that he thinks, yeah, I'm cool, this is good. But no, he's going to lose money too. His fortune is going to change. And he goes, I'm telling you, I'm wondering if psychologically if he's having issues, because it's almost like his mind just keeps going and he can't seem to calm down. He has his minions. He has his people that sit around him and tell him, boss, you're wonderful. You're this, you're that. I think the Democrats are going to take the Senate too. So God forbid everybody says, oh, Linda, this psychic said that Trump's going to win. So-and-so says that Trump's going to win. I just don't see it, but God forbid if something like that happen, I see that, no, he's not going to win. I can't even pretend. I try to even visualize it. I can't pretend, but I'm almost feeling like the Democrats have to be careful because they're going to get a lot of power. So I don't want them showing their asses either. I'm feeling Camilla is going to be Attorney General. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so Biden's up in the polls, you guys. He's good in Iowa. Bootylicious is what? Third place. I'll tell you, ever since she talked about that paying for Medicare for the health, that's when Elizabeth Warren went downhill. So, and Bernie is in second place. I think I said Biden and Bernie, didn't I? But I'm feeling, everybody says, Linda, do you think Kamala Harris is VP? I'm feeling Stacey Abrams. I've been feeling her. I could be totally wrong. Remember, I loved Eric Swalwell. I used to think he's the one. He may be the one down the road. Because Biden's saying now if he wins, he might just do one term if people are feeling he's too old for the job. No offense, you guys, but this Senate hearing, I'll tell you who's too old for the job. All of them, Democrats and Republicans. Oh my God, you can barely understand what they're saying. That Grassley, Jesus Christ, he's one step in the grave and one on a banana peel. And they're kind of like their voice is jittery. Diane, God, I love her. I knew her when Harvey Milk was killed, and the shock look, she was young, still has the same hairstyle all these years. But she's a wonderful, wonderful, at a Giants game, at Giants parade when they won the World Series, she blew me a kiss. But I worked with somebody that associated with her, but I've not had the opportunity to work directly with her, but I've written to her and she always writes back. I'm like, say what, bitch? Excuse me. But we gotta get these, this is ageism. I'm sorry, but some of these folks look tired. So God loves them. Somebody was saying that Lindsey Graham, he doesn't seem as old, but like Lindsey Graham will be, there was a lot of bachelors, this guy said. Bachelors that in the old days would stay in office till they died. I don't see Lindsey being able to stay in. So Trump right now, he's liking what his people are saying about what's going on with this thing. He thinks he has something. But what's happening is these other people, Durham and Barr, I just feel like Barr can't move without Durham, and Durham's not moving. He's like, no, I'll get to it. You can't make me get to it, whatever. So anyway, so the Supreme Court, my friends, the Supreme Court, the money. And then we went DACA too. I want you, my peoples, my DACA peoples, I don't want you to freak out. I know that I feel it in my blood. It's going to be okay. Tell me about releasing Douche Bank. And yes, I know it's Deutsche Bank, but I call it Douche Bank. And Mazar, I think it's Mazar. Tell me, the Supreme Court is looking at it. I see my gal getting to know you, getting to know all about you. Hi, Mark. Anyway. I see her really making sure she's dotting her I's and crossing her T's because she does hate Trump. But she wants to make sure that what she's doing is right, okay? So I do know that. And I see people talking to her, you know, blah, blah, blah. They've gotten all these paperwork, too much paperwork. It's hard for her to go through it. She has clerks going through it. Ruth is definitely leaning towards, I don't understand why he thinks he can't hand over his tax records. They're not asking for the public, although it'll be leaked. Oops, clumsy me. Did I put that in the copier and accidentally, like the Trump campaign is always accidentally sending out their stuff? What are you going to tell me? What are you going to tell me? What are you going to tell me? Will they be? That's part of the boom, they're telling me. That's part of the boom. Ooh, 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 ooh. Pelosi. Yeah, Pelosi's right chair. She's like, we've waited long enough, okay? We're sitting in the aisles waiting on it. Everybody's going to be party. So there's a heartbreak in front of us. Maybe it's not all of them. Maybe it's some of them. But eventually, ooh, there's international stuff too. Maybe they're able to cut off the international stuff. There's something with international. Is that the Russia stuff? Justice is served and it's swift. So what is the heartbreak? So maybe it's just they're holding, or once again, we get a little bit of delay. Jesus Christ, I hope it's not till March, but you know, the 3 is there. So, but I guarantee you, yeah, party at my house, y'all. Let's have a little salsa party. So, this is bigger than the United States. This is world. So this is definitely his underhanded money laundering. They're going to add the pieces. Like they're getting stuff, but it feels like they're going to, oh, thank you. Someone just told me that there was actually some manipulation done with the records. Trump managed to get to somebody, maybe it's that Mazar, somebody's falsifying records. Do you remember when Madoff said she had some records from Trump and then it was like a nothing burger? And then Trump said, well, there you go. And it didn't make any sense. It was like from years earlier, and it actually made him look okay. And I told Madoff, I shouldn't have gone public on that because that was a setup. Someone set her up to have her do that on record. They've tried to set them up again, trust me. Okay, so some sort of manipulation or underhandedness, but we'll fare through it. We're going to get through it, okay? Because you know what? Don't mess with Ruth. No, 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 no. Okay, now, let's ask, because, I'll be back on Friday and Saturday with my peoples. Let me know what you want me to tell everybody. What do you want me to tell everybody? In the political realm, what can we look at? I mean, you did give me the volcano. I mean, do you want to give me something earth change too? Feeling a pretty good sized earthquake. There's always a lot of good size, but I'm feeling a pretty good sized earthquake. But it's not US. It feels like it's someplace else. Maybe even in Mexico. It could be isolated, like Russia's been having a lot, but they're in places where there's not a lot of people. We're very lucky that way. Just like when I went through the 89 Loma Prieta earthquake, we had the World Series with the A's and the Giants, so the normal people that would have normally been on the road were not, because everybody wanted to get home in time to watch the World Series. I was at my parents' house, and that was a shaker. I worked at the hospital that was the trauma center, and we had a surgeon who had to go in, that Highway 80 collapsed on itself. He had to get in there and get inside a car and literally cut a woman in half in order to get her boy out. So we all showed up at the hospital. Everybody had a show. A lot of people went into labor. I think the barometer goes down. So, and our hospital was on that thing that swings like this, but it was weird. It was so surreal. So you just went through the motion. And I showed up, but it was weird. We didn't get that many patients. It's like when 9/11 happened. Remember how upset the doctors got because they got patients, but they didn't get the amount they thought because the ones that died were incinerated. News of a female crossing. So remember I kept feeling that legend. And so when I hear something, it's usually within 6 months. Okay, some good news about something that goes in a judgmental favor towards the United States. Money-wise, I think the stock market's holding. I don't see it crashing, but it's not excellent. Jesus, are we living in strife? Do we all feel really, energetically, we're like feeling really overwhelmed. It's so hard. I taped a lot of this stuff. I went ahead and did some Christmas shopping. When I came home, I sat down to watch it and I just deleted it all. I just can't sit and watch it much. You know what I'm saying? It's just too much. It's too much for those guys. Too much partisan stuff going on. So anyway, but what it's saying is there's some news or maybe news of a death of a woman. Could be someone, old and it's not like everybody's mourning and God forbid. No. She's staying. I've often felt her staying. Of course, I think she'll go as soon as Trump's gone. She'll be like, phew. Okay, so they're beginning the impeachment articles. Why are they doing it this late at night? They're walking into the Capitol, so I guess I better go get my chartreuse dress and flip-flops. So don't forget, what are we going to wear impeachment party? What is that, tomorrow? Are they doing it tomorrow? Are they voting on it tomorrow? So be sure to breathe. Take deep breaths, at least 3 deep breaths. And don't look at Trump with hate. Try your best, because if you go into a place of hate, we go into a place of resistance. Tell him it's time to go. Show yourself escorting him out the door. Maybe a little kick in the ass. Just remove him. Put a white light around him. Encircle him with his own energy. That which is like unto itself is drawn. So if he's putting out negative, guess what? It comes right back. If he's putting out good, it comes right back. How much you want to bet he's putting out negative? So somebody said when that Russian guy showed up yesterday, he was there to change the batteries on their hearing stuff. I said, isn't that the truth? Oh, I definitely feel something's coming up with Putin. I got to look, okay? I got to look. Tell me about Putin. I've been feeling like Putin is running. And don't forget, the pressure and pressure and pressure is happening to these Republicans. And then all of a sudden, they're pop, 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 pop. Tell me what's going to happen with Putin. Why do you keep showing me him? Maybe he's got his eye on me. I hope not. What's going on with Putin? You know, I was married to a Russian. My first husband was Russian. His family was good people, salt of the earth. I'm telling you, the Russians don't really appreciate a lot of this. He's over there living fat and they're struggling. You saw what was happening in Hong Kong. People just said no. Ooh, it's not good. His star is falling, you guys. He's got the tower before him. Now, this may take a year or so. He stands in the demon class. He's not a good person. He always goes to a more negative. He'll come off nice, and he's even more two-faced than Trump. At least Trump is a blubbering idiot to our faces. This guy acts like, you know. It's interesting. He's kissing Trump's rear, but he's also separating because he tells him off because he gets mad. He gets mad that Trump isn't doing everything. Yeah, you know, they were over there talking on their high horse. They keep forgetting that Donald Trump said, take off all the sanctions on Russia as soon as he got into office. And somebody told Congress, the Republican Congress, and they're the ones that said, nope, 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 you can't do that. But he went right in there. Oh, but no, he's not working with Russia. Okay, you guys, well, let's watch this. I do have my little gig to go to tonight. Okay, talk to you later. Ciao.